Welcome to Aesthetics by Swanson, where everything is aesthetic. This is episode 6, how to actually grow your booty. Booty poppin'! Don't forget to give us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the podcast, give us a rating, give us a thumbs up. We love you guys. We're going to dive straight into this amazing podcast. /lesson/lecture, whatever you want to call it. We're about to dive deep into this. Dive deep. We got programs, link in the bio, coaching link in the bio, all types of good stuff in the bio. Without further ado, let's get right into this. So how I'm going to format this is that first I'm going to tell you why it's not growing and then actually give you the solution. Okay, so here at Aesthetics by Swanson, we are solution based. We got to find the problem and then we bring the solution. Okay, so number one of why it's not growing, and I talk about this that's in my book that the manual that I just dropped on the ultimate guide on how to develop a sexy physique. The female's guide to developing a sexy physique. Go get that like now. Link in bio. And what I talk about in this template, this manual, is that most people, we're talking about females in this context, y'all don't know your goal. So if you're wanting to have amazing glutes and an amazing physique, because most of y'all want to have just snatched waist and amazing glutes, but you don't want to have a quote unquote bigger upper body. And that's fine. But y'all don't know the solution to obtain that. So that's where people like me come into play. So the first step is you have to have a goal. If you're at a higher body fat percentage and you want to have that booty popping and you want to have an even better physique, you're going to have to go into a calorie deficit and still stimulate growth, which brings me to number 2. You have to actually have a program. This is why I developed the Peach program. Because the Peach program works all across the board. The Peach program works if you're in a deficit, maintenance phase, or in a surplus. And if you run that Peach program in a surplus, you're going to see some result quick, very quick. Because that's the way I designed it. Quick results. I have the results within myself so that they can be reproduced within you. Peach program. Yes, all the programs are designed that way. So we have to find out our goal. What do you want to do? If you're more on the quote unquote, I don't like to use this word, but I got to use it for the podcast, skinny, you need to go into a surplus and you need to have a solid program. Peach program. You need to have a solid program. A guide. You have to stimulate growth. Actually, which brings me to the next point. So number 1 is the goal. What's your goal? Okay, you want to have a snatched waist and better glutes and better lower body and, a toned upper body, but are you bulking, cutting, maintenance? We got to find that out first because that's going to be paired in with the calories. Number 2, a lot of y'all are under eating. You're not getting enough calories in to even, help with the growth process of trying to grow the peach. How are you going to grow the peach if you're not even bringing any rain and sunshine to it? AKA the food. Very spiritual. It's very spiritual. But without me getting super spiritual, if you're on the skinnier side and you want to grow your glutes, it can be done. But baby girl, you need a surplus. You need to get 1 gram per pound. And like I said, Peach program, the aesthetic beach body program, or beach glutes. All 3 of those are going to get you results quick. If you're going to a surplus, you're going to see the gains. If you're in a deficit, you'll pull the body fat down and you'll start to see the tight round shape come in. Everything's going to tighten up because you're stimulating growth. So number 1 is the goal. Number 2 is the overall calories in accordance with the goal. And then it's the 1 gram per pound for protein. And then, I already hit the calories, and it's 1 gram per pound for protein. And this is number 3. And this is a good one. This is one of the main ones as to why you feel stuck. A lot of y'all feel stuck. And it's actually a limiting belief, not training the upper body to get the snatched waist. The snatched waist is an illusion. If you, let me tell you what snatched waist is. A smaller waist, bigger booty is. Let me tell you what that is. Lower body fat, build muscle in the glutes. If you have a thicker or wider back, you're not going to look like a man. That's the limiting belief right there. I don't want to be bulky and huge. So y'all will swap the word with huge with toned. But toned is just simply leaner with muscle mass bursting through the skin. That's exactly what it is. Whew, I've been doing this for a while. That's exactly what it is, ladies. So how do you obtain that? You get a thicker back. You have to do the side delts. You have to hit the upper body. And then once the upper body becomes, wider, not like a man, don't be scared, but it becomes wider for your frame. Don't compare yourself to other people. Okay? You're not going to turn into the Hulk or the Abomination. It's going to be considered wide for your frame because everybody's body is different. And once you grow your lower body and then you get lean, that's where the snatched waist comes from. Facts. Shout out to Gains by Goose. That's what I'm talking about. She's a good example. Or Madison De Jesus Walker. That's another good example. Shout out to Madison. So that's what I'm talking about. You never hear these ladies say, "Oh, I'm afraid to get bulky." They don't ever throw that around. You know why? Because they're tapped in. They're tapped in. You don't have to feel stuck anymore. You don't have to feel stuck anymore. You can change. You can actually grow that peach the way that peach needs to be grown. With some sunshine, rain, some calories, and some amazing workouts pushing to failure. A lot of y'all don't want to push to failure because it may be seen as, and this is a limiting belief, as masculine. No, you need to push to failure because that's what's going to grow that peach. That's actually the masculine energy that's inside of y'all that you need to use to grow the peach. Woo! Run it back, John. Run it back. That's the energy, that strength, that y'all ladies have. Y'all need to be taking that out in the gym to stimulate growth, push to failure, get the food in, get the recovery in, dial in, go within yourself and watch that peach grow. Watch the body grow. Watch the whole body grow. This is the reason why the booty's not growing, ladies. I'm giving it to y'all raw. Facts. Facts. And I want to end on this. I love y'all. I want to end on this. A lot of y'all are in your own way from achieving the physique that you want. A lot of y'all are in your own way because of limiting beliefs. I don't want to be bulky. And so what that's doing is that's actually keeping you from obtaining the body. Is there some type of genetic component to it? Yes. Some females have a naturally snatched waist, but like I said, the V-taper is an illusion and anybody can build muscle. It's not too late, unless if you're dead. But you're not dead. You're alive. You're listening to this podcast right now, wanting to know, how do I get a snatched waist? And you've come to the right place. Bars. Yes, you have. Get out of your way. Let go of those thoughts. You're not going to look like a man. You can't look like a man because you're a woman. You're a beautiful woman. And you deserve to have the body of your dreams. It is time, and I'm speaking to men, male and female on this part. It is time for us to rise up, let go of the limiting beliefs that we have on our bodies, and start growing a new avatar. Start dialing in the food. Start dialing in the training. Start dialing everything in. Ladies, let's grow. As men, we know y'all want to show that ass off in them yoga pants. We know it be 30 degrees outside and y'all got the yoga pants on and the booty's just popping. We know y'all want that. So give it to us. But do it for yourself first. Do it for yourself first. And then y'all gonna throw it back for us on God. On God. We know y'all want to be aesthetic in that dress. We know y'all want to look good in that bikini. But the training's got to be on point. You got to get the protein in. You got to know your goal. We know, ladies. So do it for yourself. Do it for yourself first. And then throw it back for us. Guys, this has been episode 6. How to actually grow your booty. Ladies, let me recap real quick. Know your goal. Get the calories in. 1 gram per pound. That's the protein. Train your upper body. Train your full body. That's why we have the programs. And that's why we have the coaching, Aesthetics by Swanson, where everything is aesthetic. Let's get it. Let's go after it. You guys have a fantastic day.